used to this. Good morning, everyone. It is almost 3 in the morning. As you can see, I have this new Ghost Stick is actually what it's called. It's for GoPro cameras. I don't have a GoPro camera. I have this thing. Works just fine, actually. It's 3 in the morning. We're about to leave for North Carolina to be getting on our ship going to the Bahamas. So this should be fun. I've never actually used this thing on my camera before. It's kind of heavy. It's really top heavy, actually. See, I've got all my stuff packed. I've got a few things down there. And then I have this stuff, my camera stuff, you know. So, if you've seen my videos before, this is probably going to work a lot like my Hawaii video. They're going to be very similar videos, except we're not getting on a plane. It's all driving. We're going to be driving to North Carolina, getting on the boat, and then going to the Bahamas. Simple, and I'm tired because I got no sleep. I can go to sleep till like midnight or something. So yeah, should be fun. Hey, what's up? We're on the ship here. The Ecstasy is the name of the ship. I'm in my cabin right now. Sorry I didn't show any shots of like driving here or getting on the boat. Actually, I wasn't allowed to show anything. We were getting ready to get on the ship. Videos weren't allowed. And as I almost fall over because our cabin is a wreck right now, you weren't allowed to be taking videos when getting on the ship. It's just procedure. There's our cabin, sharing with 4 people, me, my brother, and my 2 stepbrothers. No one's in here right now. Well, my brother Braden's in the shower, actually. This is our cabin. So, 2 bunk beds. That's a bunk bed, which I'll pull down soon. And as you can see, it's a wreck right now because we're all boys. It's all boys in here, and I'm telling you, it's probably gonna get a lot worse as these days go on. As you can see with my hair, I need to take a shower, but we just went to the pool. So the words escaped me. Actually, let me grab my card here. I'll show you the hallway. Because it is actually... As you can see, it's kind of a cramped ship. Pretty cramped. So yeah, but that's to be expected on ships. You gotta fit a lot of people. Actually, it's not as cramped as some submarines I've seen as I ramble on to make the video longer and a bit more enjoyable. But there are some submarines that I've been on because we go on trips and we see different kinds of ships. And some of the submarines I've seen are really small. So also I'm going to show you this cool thing with the Ghost Stick, as it is called, as I attempt to put on the tripod, which is not going very well. There we go. It's got this nice little tripod attachment. And just throw that over here real quick. And as you can see, it's pretty much like watching any of my other videos now, where I'm just talking to no one. I've actually got an entire office set up, basically. You know, got my computer with me, my phone, which I need to charge, toothbrushes, you know, the good stuff. So yeah, this place is pretty cool. This is only the 2nd cruise I've been on, but the first one I was on, I was 6. That was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was on a cruise. My brother wasn't even born. He was in my mother's womb, actually. If that tells you anything about how old he is, you know. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got Wi-Fi, but you gotta pay for it. I'm just rambling on right now because I have nothing else to do. While I'm
discussing stuff in this short segment. I guess I'll just tell you like how everything's gonna be running down on the cruise. So the way it's gonna work is for 5 days we're gonna be on this boat, and I don't know how long it's gonna take us to get to the Bahamas. I might check, but you'll just have to figure that out. And when we get to the Bahamas, I don't know if I'll be able to do videos because I think that they may not be allowing video cameras, but I'll check. And I'll try to see if I can get, if I can get the camera. I might not be able to. Also, I've been basically like isolated from like the internet because there's no Wi-Fi here. It's been great. I've had to socialize with people. Isn't that fun? Well, this has been going on for a little bit longer than I wanted it to.
It's really hot, but it's really nice too. It's also loud. Here's the lifeboats. That's the ocean. The Atlantic Ocean. It's really nice here though. They got a pool here. It's very crowded though. It's kind of a small, crowded pool. Over here they have slides. There's the slides. And I'm just going to meet my family at the slides. You already saw this. That's where I took the video with all the ocean. It's really cool. I wish I had a GoPro though, because they're waterproof. If I had a GoPro, I'd definitely be doing a video going down the slides. However, I don't want to damage my camera. It's a nice camera. It's the only one I have too. So.
You having fun, Leela?
It makes me feel like I'm the only person on this planet.
It is nice. It's weird. It's weird to see, like, everywhere you look, it's just one line going across, just everywhere you look. It does a weird, like, when you look, it does this weird optical illusion where it makes it look almost as if it's curving around the side. But it's not. That boat ruined the whole thing.
I've got to take a panorama.
A panorama? Wasn't that neato? Our family's leaving us as I frame everything. As I spend 90% of my time filming, just getting it framed the correct way. We're going to be going to do some putt-putt. We're going to go around up to the top deck. Hey, Leela. You want to go around up to the top deck or go through? I think we should go around because it looks nice out here. So right now we're going up to top deck to do some good old putt-putt. which will be fun. Because we're on the ocean, that's how it got wet. I don't know. I don't know if it rained. I doubt it rained. I don't know. Here's the pool. It's like a whole freaking party. It's pretty neat. So, because I like to take the scenic route. Oh, as I almost died there. The balance with this camera is probably like the worst thing ever because this wasn't designed for camcorders like the camcorder I use. It was not designed for this. It was designed more for GoPros and the kind of camera Leela used to have, which she doesn't have anymore. You remember that camera you used to have, Leela? Yeah. the one you ruined in Hawaii. Yeah, you sat on it, ruined it in Hawaii. Good job. And as soon as we get to the top deck, it's gonna get scary. And it gets scary because it's super windy. You need a bath? Yeah, here we go. It's top deck. About to get scared up here.
I need to take off.
I was wearing my fedora out here, and as soon as I got to the top step, I nearly lost it to the sea. It was very frightening. So, I've not been wearing any of my hats out because I don't want to lose them. It's not that windy.
Yeah, because we're going really slow.
True, and there's no wind out. It's not actually, yeah, it's hardly windy at all right now. Because we're hardly moving. Because we're just going to like around the islands.
Right here. No, I'm not.
So we're gonna do some putt-putt. Yeah. I like putt-putt.
Did.
We're doing
It was
putt-putt.
right here.
So here's step one. You get your club. You put it right next to your ball. Okay. You look at right here at the ball. And you get out of the way.
Oh.
And you hit the ball. And that was an okay shot, except it sucked.
It almost went right here. It was like.
Get off the green. You hit it again. See, that was actually not that bad. And so you line up the shot. So here's the shot. It's lined up. And you don't do that. See, that is what you don't do. That's what you're not supposed to do. That was an instruction on how to not putt-putt. You want to line up the shot, right?
Hey, look, I got 2 balls.
See, once again, I'm showing you what not to do. You pick it up out of the sand, because that's okay. You're allowed to pick it up out of the sand. You hit it. And see, once again, I'm telling you, this is what you don't do. So we're gonna, there we go. And that's how you putt-putt. Alright, I'm off alone by myself now. I'm gonna go check out the slides. I was gonna go with my sister and she left me. So that's lovely. But from a distance, because these are all the way at the back of the boat, I was up at the front, that's where we're playing putt-putt. From a distance, they look kind of creepy. So I wanted to check them out because, I mean, why not? Creepy stuff intrigues me. And then when we get done with that, I'm gonna check out back front at the boat and see if my parents are still there. And then probably head on back to my room because I'm kind of tired. Give you a run through of my day. They're playing music here, probably gonna get copyright strikes, so that's lovely. So let's see what it's like. This is what it's like. If they weren't playing this music, it'd be pretty creepy. Pretty crazy. Yeah, actually, as you can see, that actually goes off the ship, which is pretty insane. So yeah, I didn't want to stay too long. They're kind of they're working around right now, so I'm just gonna leave them be, let them do their work. But yeah, that was from what I saw. That looked kind of. If that music wasn't playing, the lights kind of help. Maybe if they're a little dimmer, that would make it a lot creepier. But yeah, that was cool though. So I think I'll give you a rundown of my day and a bit of yesterday because I don't think I did it. Rundown. Yesterday, we didn't do much. We kind of just we hung around the slides for a while. Like that was pretty much our whole day. We hung around the slide area, which was, I mean, it was fun. The slides are fun. You know, they're okay. I kind of just like, I got bored. I walked around a bit, as you saw. And then today was the piece of resistance, I suppose, because we arrived in the Bahamas today, and right now we're off to a different island somewhere. So, yeah. And we got to swim with dolphins. We also got to dance with dolphins. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any footage of that because cameras weren't allowed, and you had to buy the pictures from the place, which it was kind of crap. It was like, you know, kind of crummy. But, you know, that's just the way it goes in the Bahamas, I suppose. I'm going to the front just to check on my family. And to look at the front of the ship, because the front of the ship is the best part, in my opinion. You know, just chill out, look at the stars. It's great. And as I look, they're not here. Oh no, they are here, never mind. My sister's here. It is crazy dark over here because there's like no lights, as you can see. And there is the sky. That's what the sky looks like. It's dark. Alright, so met up with my family. Just gonna go back to the cabin. Give you the rest of the run through as I was interrupted by a couple of kids. That was pretty cool though. Today we arrived in the Bahamas and we did a little bit of swimming. That wasn't the main thing. Most of that's gonna be tomorrow. But we saw dolphins and cameras weren't allowed because you have to pay for photos. And so I couldn't video anything. However, tomorrow I might bring my camera. However, I probably won't because they do say crime is really bad in the Bahamas, and I would hate to get this thing stolen, as it is my only camera that I have. And it's a pretty expensive camera too. Probably not as expensive as it was when it first came out, but I've had this thing for about 3 years, I think now. That's a lie, I think 2. So for that's basically half of my YouTubing career, I've had this camera. And honestly, I've only just learned a few things about it. So I'm still learning new things with this camera, which is great though as a filmmaker. And we're back at the pool area. And I'm gonna go around this way because there's less people over here. Right. But yeah, I'll give you a nice little above thing of the pool. There's a thing in the way there. But it's a nice ship. It really is. It's a really nice ship, you know. This is only the second cruise I've been on, and the first one was when I was 6, so I already said that, though. Like I said, that was 10 years ago. The last cruise I was on was 10 years ago, which is insane. And as you look out to the side, it's nothing but blackness. Just infinite black, basically. It's crazy. But here is the pool. As I fix the camera here. That's the pool. Over there is like the go socialize with people area, I suppose. I wouldn't know what socializing with people is because I don't do that. But you can do beanbag throwing, play chess. Oh, they moved the beanbag throwing stuff. That's alright. I passed the stairs I was supposed to go down, so I gotta turn around and go do that. So yeah, this is like the main, I suppose we'd say the main activity area, because I combine my words.
Like, you know how some people don't want to take a picture, dude?
This is the main activity area where just people come in, hang out, you know, just do whatever. Now I'm going to choose to take the outside path because A, it's quieter, and that's really the only reason I can't see I was going to say because you can see the ocean, but you can't really see the ocean because it's pretty dark. I mean, I honestly don't really know what I'm doing anymore.
I'm just chilling out, filming stuff, because that's what I do.